Hey y'all, Miss Brown here, your 8th grade baby science teacher. Okay, let's go through what we did today. And y'all, truth be told, I don't think I did a video yesterday. I don't know. So let me look real quick on my trusty dusty YouTube channel. Yes. And I will see if, notice all the seascapes and landscapes, because that's the only thing that I that I play on YouTube anymore. Okay, so 8th grade, I did one Tuesday. Okay, so I have to do one for yesterday and today. Awesome. That makes it even easier. Hey, y'all, how's your week going? I'm ready for the weekend, y'all. I'm telling you, it is a real thing this week. Okay, so week 5, and I will talk about what we did. It's like right in my eyes. And now I can't see because it was really right in my eyes. Okay, so let me see what we did on Wednesday and then what we did today. And I will do a 2-for video. So 2 for 1, 2 days. Okay, so on Wednesday we did Teacher of the Month. So if y'all could fill out this Google form, read this little note from the lovely Mrs. Wayman, and then click here to complete the Teacher of the Month form. So if y'all could give a suggestion for who you think is amazing for teacher, for paraprofessional, and for administration. So hit next, and then you'll fill that out, and that would be lovely. And we will be doing this in science class each month. So science is the subject that's doing it this year. So please start by doing that if you have not. And then what we did yesterday was we did our focus note taking. So y'all are going to use this PowerPoint that is right here to do some focus note taking. So if you guys got your journal, and give me a second, let me go grab mine. Okay, so right here, we are going to start on page 34. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to read this little today's task, and it tells you to use the slideshow that I have shown right here to do some focus notes. And these are the vocabulary words that you need to have present in your focus notes. Then you are going to use page 35, or that's the Cornell note template. Y'all, I almost just licked my finger to turn the page. That is like the worst thing now with coronavirus. Do not want to be putting my hands in my mouth. Or page 36, you can use 3-column notes. Or page 38, and you can do 2-column notes. So you are only going to pick one of your focus note pages in your journal, and you're going to do focus notes using this slideshow and using these vocab words that I provided. So that is what we did on Wednesday, in addition to page 40. So page 40, we use these boxes, and it says use slide 23, slide 24, slide 25, and slide 26 to fill out these questions in the box. So y'all, my favorite thing to do is to use this box and to pull out the slideshow into a bigger one, because I don't like having to look at the slideshow really teeny on that thing. Another great thing that you can do is you can open this with Google Docs, and then it will save it to your Google Drive, and then you'll have it to use as a resource for later, as a resource maybe for the test, whatever you need. So the first one says go to slide 23. So that's where we're going to go. Slide 23. And y'all are going to use these pictures of Mount Knuckles. You're going to use these pictures to answer these 4 questions. So make a fist. So this slide right here tells you how to do it. So if you want to try it when you get home or try it on your own, you can. So this right here is slide 23. And you are going to answer these questions on your journal page in the box that says slide 23. So where are the lines closest together? So you're going to use these 2 pictures and tell me where the lines are closest together. What type of landforms do you think each of the knuckles represent? Where on your hand is the lines the furthest apart? So if you're looking at this as an example, these lines to me look close together, while down here it looks like it's further apart. So where are the lines furthest apart? You can describe that part of the hand. And then number 4, what's your hand like in that area? Meaning, if I have my knuckles right here, to me, this part's really steep, and then it gets more gradual as you go down. So you can talk about that. And then do you see any river valleys or depressions, y'all? Check this out. See those little kind of the U's or the V's? So y'all, it's almost like your veins are almost like the rivers. And when you draw the line over it, it causes the line to kind of loop, which is kind of the same thing that happens if you draw a river, cut a river out of that Plateau mountain, and then it makes that kind of indent, which means that the elevation is going down, which kind of gives you that little lump. And then the next one, y'all, is slide 24. So slide 24, it says, what are keys and legends used for? Why are they helpful? So you're going to go to this slide and you're going to look at the key and legend, and in your workbook or your journal, you're going to answer this question here. And then the next one is slide 25, and it talks about what does steep and less steep mean, and then I want you to give me some synonyms. So steepness of the slope, you're going to define it, and then you're going to look for some synonyms. You can Google it, or you can think about, like, to yourself, what's another word for steep? And then the last is slide 26, rapid fire questions. So you're going to go to this slide 26 right here, and then you're going to hop back to Canvas, and if you scroll down, I put a link that has the rapid fire questions. So right here are the 10 questions that I asked my class, and I gave them about 30 seconds to answer each, and then we went over the answers. Oh yeah, that's better. And then we went over the answers to the question after. So here are those 10 questions. You can answer those questions in the rapid fire question box, slide 26. Okay, I'm going to X out of that so it doesn't slow my computer down. Internet was a beast today. She wasn't happy, that's for sure. And then I always, y'all, show you exactly what page in your journal you should have open. And then these are the vocabulary you should be using. Here are actual live links. So if you want to do it digitally, you can click on those and you can do it digitally as well. So you're going to submit your focus notes to your never-ending slideshow, and then you're going to turn that in here. So that's all we did on Wednesday, September 16th. And then this is that Texas Gateway that I just screen snipped. This is a great resource. If you can tell, Rule 1, Rule 2, Rule 3, Rule 4, Rule 5, it gives you the 5 things that you need to know when you are reading a topographic map. So keep that in mind. Maybe when you're taking your tech check, that could be a great resource that you can use. Now, homework instructions. We actually did this at the start of class on Thursday. And what it is just a discussion post. So if you want to, you may answer them on the discussion questions, but I just have my kids answer them in the journal. I planned a little too much, so I didn't want to take up any more time. You guys wrote it in your journal, and that's good enough. So on page 41 is this, and these are the discussion questions. And once again, y'all, I even told you what slide. So slide 29, slide 30, slide 31, and then the ticket to leave is on slide 33. So once again, I put them here, but we do not have to do them as a discussion post. So you notice I had some people that don't want the stuff on their to-do list, so I told them to just write, I did it in my journal, and it will take it away. So that was the slide 29. This is for slide 30, slide 31, and then the ticket to leave. But you may also find this on your slideshow. So slide 29 is right here. That's the image that you're going to use, and you're going to answer this question right here. Slide 30, this is the image you use, and these are the questions. Slide 31, that's the image you use. That's the question you answer in your journal. And then slide 33, this is the ticket to leave. And it says identify some land and erosional features you can see from a satellite image. You can just use this satellite image, or you can just think in your head, if you have a satellite image of anything, what might be some land and erosional features that you can identify. So that's how we started off class today. And then we moved into what we actually had planned for today. So like I said, we kind of split up Wednesdays a little bit into Thursday, the 17th, and then we finished what we had anticipated on doing on Thursday. So y'all, I didn't have you guys do this flip grid just because we didn't have time, and I'd rather overplan. I'd rather overplan and cut stuff than not have enough stuff for y'all to do. So then what we did for today, for Thursday, is this, the WED, W-E-D. So weathering, W, erosion, E, and deposition, D. So we did page 41 today. So on page 41 was the discussions. We started the class with that. So then we continued and did page 42 and 43. So page 42, y'all, this is backwards. It drives me bonkers. Page 42 is right here. And once again, it tells you exactly what slide. So slide 3 on the WED, W-E-D PowerPoint, slide 4, slide 9, and then slide 5. And slide 5, I had a typo. It should say keywords for chemical weathering, not mechanical. And then y'all are going to open this slideshow. So I did the same exact thing. Notice I have a backpack next to it, which means it's a resource that you can use and save. So make this bigger. It's just easier. And then even on the title slide, y'all, I told you add it to your Google Drive and star it because it could be a resource that you can use. So you should add this right to your drive. It'll be a huge resource that you can use later. So on page 42, it says slide 3, 4, 5, and 9. So I'm going to go to slide 3 right here. I need to rephrase the essential question above. Slide 4, I need to define chemical, just define weathering. So in your own words, this is what weathering is. You're going to define it in your own words. Then slide 5, which is why I needed to make a typo fix. Notice how slide 5 is all about chemical weathering and I accidentally put mechanical. So keywords for chemical weathering, what are the keywords right there? And then slide 6 talks more about chemical weathering. Slide 7 talks about physical weathering. And then if I go down to slide 9 right here, I want you to put the keywords for physical weathering. So you're going to complete page 42. And then you're going to hop to page 43. And then you're going to answer these boxes. And these boxes say chemical versus physical on slide 10, define erosion on slide 11, define deposition on slide 19, and then your ticket to leave on slide 23. So let's hop to slide 10. So right here, erosion, you're going to define erosion. Slide 11, y'all, my bad. Slide 10, chemical versus physical, right here on this slide. Then slide 11, define erosion. Then slide 19, so I still look at all this stuff, check out what erosion is, check out all the cool features, and then I go to slide 19, and I'm going to define deposition. And then I go to slide 23, so scroll, 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 and I do this ticket to leave right here. So that's what we did for today, Thursday, 9/17. And that is the only thing in Canvas. Like I said, if you hit next, mine shows a flip grid, but I don't have it published, so y'all should not see this. So that is where you will end for the day. So like I said, I would pop this in your Google Drive and I would star it so you have it, and same thing with the topographic map. And then tomorrow is Friday. You guys are going to get some study guides in the form of interactive journals made by my friend Chris Kessler, and they're awesome, y'all. I had so much fun doing them. There's like Venn diagrams and drag and drops and short answers. And then y'all are going to work on those 3 digital journals. The first one is continental drift. The second one is plate tectonics. And the third one is topographic maps. And you'll work on those in class tomorrow, Friday, the 18th. And then on Sunday, the 20th, I keep looking at my calendar. Sunday the 20th, I'll send out keys for those journals. So that way you'll have Sunday night and Monday, because remember, we don't have school on Monday the 21st. So you'll have Sunday night and Monday to go through my keys of the digital journals, fix yours. And then, like I said, I sent y'all an email and your folks 5 minutes before the test on Tuesday. I'll take a couple minutes to answer any questions y'all have, kind of review real quick, and then y'all can take the tech check. Catch is the tech check's only about 20 questions, which is good because it's less questions, but 20 questions means that each question is worth about 5 points. So you also need to keep that in mind, because if you miss 6 or 7, then you're borderline 70 or 65, which isn't passing. So kind of keep that in mind. Okay, y'all fill my buckets each and every day. Love each and every one of you. And remember, no school Monday, September 21st. We are still having our tech check on Unit 1, Changes in Earth, which is continental drift, plate tectonics and boundaries, and topographic maps on Tuesday, September 22nd. Tomorrow we will do some study guides, so I'll pop in with another video tomorrow to show y'all what we're doing for our study guides. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.